Hi guys, long time no see. I have a floor tutorial for you today. Because I'm in my office, not outside. Too hot. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to do the leather wrap bracelets that I've been making. Someone asked for tutorials, so here we go. I have um black leather cord. I got it on Amazon. This is, I think it's 1 millimeter. I don't think that's a 5, so I think it's 1 millimeter. It's all messed up, so it's just gonna have to be what it is. I do have one end out here. Um, so yeah, black leather cord. You can use brown, you can use pink, you can use whatever you want. I start out, I just hold it in my thumb, and then however many times you want it to wrap around. I typically do 3. I sometimes do 4. You can do 1. You can do however much you want, but that's 1, 2, and 3. We'll go all the way around. And then you're going to take it, fold it in half, and then you'll cut it. I'm going to cut it a little bit longer because you're going to make some knots and add some beads and all that stuff. So it's about 2 inches longer than what I came up with. Then you're going to make it so that it's in half. And then I'm going to use a button. I love this little button. I have a whole box of just these buttons. I got them on Amazon also. I like to use silver buttons. I used a wooden heart button yesterday, but you can use whatever you want. If you want to put a toggle clasp on here, whatever you'd like. But I just feed it all the way through. Till you're at that halfway point. So it's the halfway, as you can see. And then there are 2 things you can do here. You can either tie a knot right up close to this, which I sometimes do, or you can get these little bead, these little stopper things, which I'll make sure that they're in my Amazon store. They have like a little rubber thing inside, and you just put your, I'm going to put both pieces in there and go all the way down, and then that works as a little stopper. It won't slide around or anything like that. Just works as a stopper. And then you just want to put on whatever beads you want. I brought out some tubes. I have some big hole silver beads. I have these little sliced agates. And I have these antique glass beads. I already made some little charms. I have these little bale beads. It comes just like that, the little bale beads. And then I just threw some little heart charms on them. So I did 2 of those. And then I have these tiny little Picasso seed beads. So obviously for the smaller beads, they're only going to go on one of the strings, and the rest of them will go on both. So I'm going to feed, I already have a silver component there, so I'm going to go ahead and put on one of these little agates. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to put on one of the antique glass. If this fits, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Let's see, these. Well, I made an estimation that wasn't correct. I guess I could just feed them all. That's gonna go, okay. So whichever ones go, you can put them on both strands. They don't seem to want to go on both, then just do one. So I'm gonna take this off. Just do one through the seed bead. And I'll put a tube on here. And I'll put one of these on here. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. think I'm going to reverse that though. So I'll put one of these on, and then a tube, and then a seed bead. And then I'm going to put them back together. You can see that. These are going to be floaters. If you want to fill the whole thing with beads, then by all means, fill the whole thing with beads. That's a lot of beads. I kind of like them floating around, so this is why I do it like this. So I'm going to put another just big bead on, and maybe one of these if it'll fit. It does. And another one of these, I think. And then I will do the same thing. Just put a little seed bead, and then a tube bead, and then a glass bead on each side. Nope, I want to do it opposite. There. There. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot? I'm going to do it now. I forgot to put let me take these off. So I'm going to put these on the charms. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to take that off. All right, so I have the silver. And I'm going to put one of these like agate slice beads. And then a heart. One of the little dangly hearts that I did. And then another slice. Nope, not going to do that. What about this one? Yeah, that one's good. Okay, that worked. And then a silver. All right, and now we'll do the split. Do a glass. And a tube. And a seed. And then the opposite on this one. Just because. Obviously, you guys can arrange yours however you would like. So sometimes this happens. The leather will get a little bit to where it doesn't want to work anymore. It gets a little flimsy, so I just kind of nip it off so that it's like stiffer and I can get stuff through it. This and this. And then we're going to put them back together again. And we'll do the little heart dangly charm and this. And so this is kind of how it looks. You guys can see. I would bring it closer, and it's got the thing on the button on the end. And then I'm just going to remeasure real quickly to be sure, actually. So at the end of this, hold on. I want to remeasure real quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's going to be extra long. I had to stick it in my mouth. That's why you couldn't see me. So depending on how tight or whatever you think you're going to want it, just kind of loosen up a little bit. But figure out where you're going to need to put your next 2 knots. So you can either do 2 knots this far apart from each other so that the button could slide in and out. Or you can get another one of these beads that there's a name for them and I just can't think of it. But they keep things in place. They keep things in place, beads. slide one of these on, or do not. And, okay, so I got that. And then I'm going to measure again. So put this here, and then 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put my knot right about there. And just a single knot. And then it's up to you whether you want to keep a long tail on there. Maybe you want to put some beads on there at the end of this and just have those dangling off, or if you want to cut it. So I am going to cut mine. I usually leave about, I don't know, 1/2 inch right there. But like I said, you could take those long ends, tie some little beads at the end of these with a little knot, and that's really cute too. So that is that. And to put it on, I usually just, actually I do it this way. I put it on this way, and I go 1, and then the other side, and then like this. And then you just put it on with the knot. And if you had another knot there, it would go in between the knots. But I have this little slider bead, so I'm just going to slide that up. And then there you have it. And you can wear it with the button on the top. You can wear it with the button on the back. Either way. And that's it. There you go. I hope you liked it. Talk to you later. Bye.